In Mandaean mythology, there is the radiant creator Bhaq Ziwa, the one who brought light to the darkness. He's a being so bright and so full of energy that he can shape entire worlds with just a thought. So today, we're going to learn about how Bhaq Ziwa created the heavens and the universe. Long ago, before there were stars in the sky or grass on the ground, Bhaq Ziwa looked at the empty space around him and decided to fill it with wonders. He didn't make just our world, but the entire universe we live in. It was a big job, but Bhaq Ziwa was up for the challenge. Bhaq Ziwa is the ultimate builder. Instead of using bricks and mortar, he uses starlight and cosmic dust. He set up all the rules that make our universe work. Why does the sun rise every morning? Why do the seasons change? It's all because of the rules Bhaq Ziwa put in place. Bhaq Ziwa worked hard to make sure everything fit together just right. He wanted to create a place where life could grow and thrive, and that's exactly what he did. Every time you look up at the stars or feel the warmth of the sun, you're seeing Bhaq Ziwa's handiwork. In the beginning, there was nothing but a vast, empty space. This endless void was the canvas upon which Bhaq Ziwa would paint his masterpiece. With a wave of his hand, he set to work breathing life into the universe. First came the stars, twinkling points of light that pierced the darkness. They sparkled and shimmered, each one a tiny beacon in the night sky. Bhaq Ziwa scattered them across the emptiness, creating patterns and constellations that would later guide travelers and dreamers alike. Next, he crafted the planets. Some were small and rocky, others were massive gas giants. He gave each one its own unique features, rings, moons, and swirling storms. Earth, with its blue oceans and green lands, became a special jewel in his creation. But he wasn't done. He gathered stars by the billions, swirling them together into magnificent spirals and elliptical shapes. They became the galaxies, each one a city of stars floating in the cosmic ocean. As he worked, Bhaq Ziwa made sure everything moved just right. He set the planets spinning on their axis and orbiting around the stars. The stars, in turn, danced around the centers of their galaxies. Everything was in constant motion, yet perfectly balanced. The universe became a grand cosmic ballet, with every celestial body playing its part. Comets streaked across the sky, asteroids tumbled through space, and cosmic dust drifted on solar winds. It was a delicate choreography, where even the smallest piece had its place. Bhaq Ziwa stepped back to admire his work. The once empty space now pulsed with energy and light from the tiniest atom to the largest galaxy. Everything moved in harmony, and the universe was alive and beautiful. It was also a wild and chaotic place, a giant storm of colors and shapes, all mixed up with no rhyme or reason. But Bhaq Ziwa wasn't scared of this chaos. He separated light from darkness at first, and with a wave of his hand, he created day and night. Next, Bhaq Ziwa turned his attention to the seasons. He made spring, summer, fall, and winter. Each season had its own job: spring for new beginnings, summer for growth, fall for harvest, and winter for rest. Then came the big one, time itself. Bhaq Ziwa set the clock of the universe ticking. He made seconds, minutes, hours, days, and years. This helped everything in the universe know when to do what. As Bhaq Ziwa worked, the chaos started to make sense. Stars found their places in the sky, planets began to spin around suns, even tiny atoms learned to dance in perfect rhythm. Everything in Bhaq Ziwa's universe now had a purpose. The sun knew when to rise and set. Planets knew when to grow and when to sleep. Animals knew when to hunt and when to hide. Bhaq Ziwa stood back and looked at his work again, and the messy universe had become an orderly masterpiece. It was like a giant puzzle where every piece fit just right. And the best part, it all worked together in perfect harmony. In the vast expanse of nothingness, Bhaq Ziwa wielded light that would shape worlds and bring life to the darkest corners of space. He sent beams of it shooting across the universe, each one carrying a piece of his grand plan. Where the light touched, things began to change and grow. This light was like a seed of knowledge planted in the cosmic soil. As it spread, it taught the universe how to be. It showed atoms how to come together, planets how to spin, and stars how to shine. In the deepest, darkest parts of space, Bhaq Ziwa's light brought warmth and understanding. It chased away the shadows of ignorance, replacing them with the glow of wisdom. This light was a teacher, showing the universe its own truths. Bhaq Ziwa also used different colors of light for different jobs. Golden light made suns, blue light created oceans, green light sparked life on planets. Each color had its own special power and purpose in the grand design. As the light traveled, it left behind a trail of twinkling stars. These stars were like lampposts in the cosmic night, guiding the way for future explorers. They held secrets of the universe, waiting for curious minds to discover them. The light didn't just create things, it also connected them. Invisible strands of light linked planets to stars and galaxies to each other, weaving a web of cosmic unity. Everything in the universe became one big, light-filled family. And so, with patient skill and endless creativity, Bhaq Ziwa used his light to transform the empty void into a universe full of wonders. His light continues to shine today, in every sunrise, in every twinkling star, and in every moment of discovering and understanding. But Bhaq Ziwa's universe was a mix of light and dark, both good and bad. He didn't make it perfect on purpose. The world he created had sunny days and stormy nights, beautiful flowers and thorny bushes, gentle animals and fierce predators. This balance was all part of his plan. In the sky, he put twinkling stars, but also dark, empty spaces. On Earth, he made tall mountains and deep valleys. In the oceans, he created calm lagoons and wild, crashing waves. Everything had its opposite, its other half. People often wonder why Bhaq Ziwa didn't make everything nice and easy. He knew that a perfect world wouldn't help anyone grow or learn. It's like how a baby learns to walk by falling down and getting back up. The hard parts of life teach us to be strong and kind. In this world of ups and downs, people could choose how to act. They could be helpful or mean, brave, scared. And Bhaq Ziwa gave everyone the chance to decide what kind of person they wanted to be. He knew that facing challenges would help people become wiser and more understanding. The good things in life, like friendship and love, became more special because of the hard times. Just like how food tastes better when you're really hungry, or happiness feels stronger when you've been sad. Bhaq Ziwa's world of contrast taught everyone to appreciate the good moments and learn from the tough ones. And in his infinite wisdom, he didn't just create a universe of matter and energy. He wove into the fabric of reality something even more amazing: cosmic pathways. These weren't roads you could see with your eyes or touch with your hands. They were secret routes that spirits could use to travel. They were like invisible highways stretching across the stars. And that's what Bhaq Ziwa made. These paths created different parts of the universe, from the ground beneath our feet to the highest heavens. They were bridges between worlds that let souls journey from one place to another. And these cosmic paths weren't just for any old trip. Bhaq Ziwa designed them with a special purpose. They were the ways that spirits could climb from the physical world to the spiritual one. People who learned about these paths saw them as a chance to grow and change. By following these cosmic roads, they believed they could become better, wiser, and more connected to the universe. It was like a great adventure, with each step bringing them closer to understanding the secrets of life. And Bhaq Ziwa made sure these paths were open to everyone. Whether someone was kind or mean or rich or poor, they all had a chance to find and follow these special routes. The cosmic pathways were Bhaq Ziwa's way of giving everyone a fair shot at reaching the spiritual world. Bhaq Ziwa wove a secret code into every fiber of the universe. This hidden language wasn't made of words, but of numbers, shapes, and even music. It was like a cosmic puzzle waiting to be solved by those who looked closely. If you look at the stars as musical notes in a grand symphony, each one plays its part in a melody that echoes across space. The planets dance to this tune, spinning and circling in perfect time, and even the tiniest atoms hum along, following the beat set by the radiant creator. Shapes are another key to this universal code. Bhaq Ziwa uses circles, triangles, and spirals as building blocks, and these shapes show up everywhere, from the petals of a flower to the swirling arms of galaxies. It's as if the whole universe was built from the same set of magical Lego pieces. Numbers also play a big role. Certain numbers keep popping up, like 3, 7, and 12. They appear in the number of planets, the days of the week, and even in the patterns of leaves on trees. It was like Bhaq Ziwa had favorite numbers and used them as his signatures throughout creation. This hidden code wasn't just for show. It held everything together like invisible glue. It made sure the universe ran smoothly. From the tiniest bug to the biggest star, everything followed this secret set of rules. Some people spent their whole lives trying to crack this code. They've studied it night and day, looked at things under microscopes, and did lots of math. And the more they learned, the more amazed they were by Bhaq Ziwa's clever design. And this code connects everything. The same patterns found in a seashell could be seen in faraway galaxies. It was like Bhaq Ziwa had used the same paintbrush to create everything big and small. This hidden language of the universe was Bhaq Ziwa's special way of signing his work. It was a constant reminder of the thought and care he put into every part of creation. And for those who understood even a little bit of this code, the world became a place full of wonder and magic. Long ago, people looked up to the stars and felt a deep connection to Bhaq Ziwa's grand design. They saw the beauty and order in the cosmos and wanted to bring a piece of that wonder down to earth. So they began to build. In ancient times, wise men and women studied the night sky. They noticed patterns in the stars and planets. These patterns inspired them to create amazing structures. Temples rose from the ground, their spires reaching toward the heavens. Pyramids stood tall and proud, their shapes echoing the mountains Bhaq Ziwa had crafted. Cities grew, not just as places to live, but as mirrors of the universe itself. Streets were laid out to match the paths of the stars. Buildings were placed to copy the positions of planets. It was as if the people were trying to make their own little universes. Some cultures built round buildings to represent the earth. Others made tall towers to reach for the sky. Gardens were planted to look like the Milky Way, with flowers and plants arranged like stars in the night. These earthly creations were more than just buildings. They were a way for people to feel close to Bhaq Ziwa's work. When they walked through their cities or entered their temples, they felt like they were walking through a tiny version of the cosmos. This copying of the universe wasn't about looks. It was a way for people to understand the world around them. By building these mini universes, they hoped to learn the secrets Bhaq Ziwa had woven into creation. Even today, we could see this in modern architecture. Some buildings twist like galaxies, others shine like stars. People still try to bring a bit of the cosmos into their everyday lives, honoring the grand design of Bhaq Ziwa in their own special way. Bhaq Ziwa's grand creation still fills us with awe today. His touch is everywhere. His touch is everywhere we look, from the tiniest grain of sand to the biggest star in the sky. Every part of our world has a story to tell, a story that starts with Bhaq Ziwa's imagination. And when we look up at the night sky, we see more than just twinkling lights. We see the careful work of a master builder. The planets spinning around the sun, the moon changing shape each night. All of this follows Bhaq Ziwa's plan. But it's not just in space that we see his handiwork. It's right here on Earth, too. The trees reaching for the skies, the rivers flowing to the sea, even the air we breathe. All of these things work together in perfect harmony, just as Bhaq Ziwa designed them. And his creation isn't just beautiful to look at. It's full of secrets and surprises that we're still trying to figure out today. Scientists study the world every day, and they keep finding new and amazing things. And it's like Bhaq Ziwa left us a giant puzzle to solve, and we're still putting the pieces together. So the next time you see a flower bloom or watch a bird soar through the sky, just remember, Bhaq Ziwa's work is all around us, reminding us of the magic and mystery of our incredible universe.